So I went ahead and put it on my mind, started working towards it because it was a goal of its own. Yeah, so finally I get into the music school, and now every single day we are doing what? Music. Waking up, go to school, produce a beat. After producing a beat, go to the main studio, record your artist, record yourself, record a video, record a podcast. And it's just like every day man's waking up to be a producer. Wow, that was one of the most, I would say, exciting times, because like I had nothing else in my mind but music, just trying to make it out today. It was very funny. Though I learned a lot because there were teachers who were actually professionals, guys who had worked on major tracks like international tracks, and they were teaching us, what it means to be a music producer, like really giving us the ins and outs of being a music producer in the Ugandan industry. Yeah, that was very interesting because at the time, all my goals were focused on Uganda. I hadn't yet moved to Canada, and by the time I was like so excited to get into the game in Uganda, get active, make more music. And as soon as that began, I was like ecstatic. That's the word. I was like up and down. If today is something I'm doing in studio in Ontario, I'm going. If there's something I'm doing in Kampala, I'm going. If there's some event going on somewhere, I'm gonna take taxi, whatever it means to be there and perform, to show up. I show out and shut down any show, any studio, name it. That was like starting from scratch, back then. Yeah, and so many nice tracks in that period. I released a couple of amateur tracks. I won't say that they were the best tracks because I knew I was still learning, but like the only thing was that I wasn't gonna be able to wait around to hope I'm gonna find someone, or hope that someone is gonna come and pass me a beat or give me the next best track to work on. So I had that mindset of go get it for yourself, go make it for yourself, go attempt, at least fail in the process, at least make one or two rubbish tracks and they don't see the light of day, but learn what it means to make a track. And yeah, it worked out pretty well. I would say made a couple of tracks, released a couple of tracks until it was home finally. I was like feeling like in the music industry, man's made it. Because from the start it was like once you put on your first show, then from there it's like the sky is the limit. So yeah, we put on the first show. First show goes so well, so incredibly well. Man's like, what? I definitely wanted to do more events, wanted to be out more, wanted to showcase the art more in Uganda. And wow, that's what was going on already. Mans was pretty happy about it. And yeah, that was like way back. I'm like speaking about things from 2 years back. Yeah, just to give you a journey and a process of how a man's got here, because they say that no one's gonna really care until they know who you are, until they know what you have been through to get there. So around that period, man's get the news. Yeah. Put up to Canada. Yeah, that was the emotion right there. And like my mindset switched. I was just so ready for the industry, like so ready to share the music out here. Because growing up as a child, but everyone was saying, but there's no way you're gonna make it in music. There's no way, like how? In Uganda, with all the artists around, like what makes you special? What makes you stand out? How are you gonna reach the rest of the world if you're out here in Uganda? And at the time it seemed like something really big, but like it really hadn't hindered my mindset up to that point. And I was like, they don't know yet, something's coming. I was like hopeful and anticipating for like something major to shift. And once man's pulls up, what? So I moved to Canada, and it's like learning a whole different system, learning a whole different environment, which was pretty nice. And if you would like to get some more info on that, I'll definitely be sharing in the future. So when we reach Canada, what's the move with the music? Man's trying to find out. Yeah, so of course I'm someone who is gonna create music regardless of where I'm at, if there's a music studio or not. But I still wanted to be in a space, where I can feel like I'm creating, I'm working on a daily, because that's the lifestyle I was used to. I was a full-time creator at this point. Like, I hadn't put my focus to anything else but music, because that's the number one thing I've wanted since day one. Yeah, so at this time, I'm just chilling off for the music, trying to learn the game in Canada, trying to, see my way through and see how we are gonna get to sharing this content and these ideas that we made all the way since back then in Africa, plus the upgrade of moving and like learning more and receiving more knowledge. And yeah, it was all in the sights, like it was right in front of me. Yeah, so one day I'm walking, trying to find work. Actually, man, I was trying to look for a job. Yeah, and then man walks into a studio, like literally saw a studio right in front of him. Yeah, that was Studio 393, which was like a free music space for everyone to come by and create art, regardless of where you're from, what you do, how much you have. There's no money, there's no cost. It's just come through, make music. So that was like, yeah, wow. They have found me. Man's a producer, man's knows what to do in studio. Yeah. I pull up, first day make Deeper. That's the first day I made a song called Deeper, which you can check out on my channel below. That song is pretty amazing. It was like one of the first songs that really got me into the door. That got me in there in the Canadian industry. Yeah, man's worked on that real quick. Was the first single of my Canadian album. And it was pretty amazing to see a transition of Ugandan boy, street rapper turned Canadian rap star, Afrobeat legend in the making. And I'm like, hey, they don't know. They don't know, let them just give us some time. Since back then they're doubting a boy, but see like things are already falling in place. Yeah, so Studio 393 was an amazing experience. I shot a video to Deeper, released Deeper in around April. I think it was around this time last year. And then from there, Mans goes on a cooking spree, just like the one which I'm on right now. Cooking spree, making the album in out every day, trying to cook up. By then I hadn't really set up as much at home in my own studio back home. Yeah, so I was like, wow, I should be having two spaces to work at, and then things just fall in place and the studio hires me as a student youth coach, I would say, something like that. And like I was helping out anyone who comes to studio as a producer, telling them what it means to be a producer too, showing other people like it's possible and the experience is for everyone. And it was like the most amazing time when I'm getting to share and learn from other people, learn from different experiences. Like someone literally walks in with a whole different type of music, whole different style from yours, and you adjust to being a producer for them. And that was like everything man's wanted. Like, why not? Get paid to do music, get paid to share music. Yeah, so it was pretty amazing. That has been ongoing on Studio 393's home for life, you know what I mean? Yeah, so your boy is like still on that journey. Since then, I've like given you what it means to become a producer from scratch. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Trevor. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the first ever episode of my rehearsal for my upcoming tour. This has been one heck of a project from the start. I just think back to where it all began, in 2024. Man's imagining his first ever tour, first ever major world tour. And like I'm someone who is so hopeful. Some may call it delusional, but I planned it since last year and I needed music, right? I just needed a voice, to know my voice, to know my emotions, to know why I'm here, how I'm here, and like what's next from here. So I hope you enjoy. I'm just gonna give it a go, see where it leads me, and then from there I'll restructure everything. So the first song I'm gonna do is actually the newest song on this whole tour set list. It's like one of the newest songs I'm yet to actually release. So let's just see. Yeah. So I'm gonna be running through all the tracks that I'm yet to perform. I don't know how that is gonna look like on the day off. But yeah, at this point I have nothing to lose. Like I've lost everything I have. Given everything I have to get to this day. So at least I might as well go for it, you know? Like what else is there to lose for real? Like it's that Get Trevor who's ready to have a good time. You know, sometimes a situation makes you doubt who you're meant to be, but you know, it's all about getting up, you know, making the most of where you are. Check, it's that guy Trevor. Ooh, 'cause I gave you all I had. I put it all on the line for your love. I've been waiting, I've been patient for days, and it's all that I know. Where could I go if I had to turn back now? I say, every other day I put my mind to this. Every other day I had to grind for this. Every other day I put my heart to this. Every other day I had to walk my way to the top. It ain't never been easy. It ain't never been easy. I say every day we put our minds to it. Every day we had to grind hard for this. Now we at the top of the screens, ready to make it on it. Ready to make it on in real life. Ready to make it all in real life. I say we came from the streets, never had a lot. It was born for the peace, torn for the breeze. Still remember when we thought we couldn't make it. Now we finally at the top line. Finally at the top line. Say came from the bottom, now we all in again. Never had a lot, now we all in again. Never had a lot, now we balling again. Finally at the top, we been balling again. Man, been rolling again. Stepped in clean, every wondering again. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Fresh and king, had to pull up in a black moon bride. Yeah, bro, I say I came from the bottom, now I'm all in again. All my pen never broke me again. Say, I won't go back again. Say, all them tough days I do grind on a low. Say, and all them tough days I do grind on a low. But in them heart never ride on a low. Say, all I ever wanted was a black blood. When I went in one times, I've been only one times, I've been putting my heart to this. Way too many things I won't see. Way too many things they won't see. I said came from the bottom, now I'm all in again. Never had a lot, now I'm balling again. Funny at the top, I've been rolling again. Man's been up, man's rolling again. Balling again, rolling again. Thought we couldn't make it, now we're all in again. Now we're balling again. We've been rolling again. Yeah. Tell them say.